Hey, it helps if I add myself to the stream, doesn't it? Okay, so uh, a lot of announcements yesterday. A crazy week for Drip as she goes to highs and then comes back down to normal levels. But first, let's say hello to Cole. How's it going, Cole? Are my levels okay? So one of the things I realized is I don't share the screen a lot, and I'm going to try to get better at that. We seem to have a pretty good flow of folks coming in that are consistent. It's our about average of about 20. Things are good. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on yesterday's announcement. That's what I want to do. I want to go to the. Let's go to the animal farm. But just in case this is your first time watching, my name is Potter. I am a former dev consultant. I've worked for really big firms and in the realm of cybersecurity as well as development. This year was started because we wanted to document myself, Matt Lane from Matt Lane Fitness. Check him out on YouTube. Very motivational person. AMA notes. Here we go. Oh, that's great. Here, open. And we were just going through our how do we get here, what to do, and the Drip Network was this opportunity that we just felt like, wow, I think that we can do something here. I think that this is big. So yesterday was the 23rd. I got that right. Okay, let me share the screen. But in no way is our channel ever meant to give financial advice. So we just ask that, you enjoy the journey with us, but in no way are we giving you any advice that should lead you to do something. The Mitch man showed up. Hey, Mitchell. Also, as you can see, Cole says it. I'm telling you guys, people come to this stream because of you guys more than me. I'm getting more and more convinced. And I consider it an honor. God, I can't talk. That both of you are here. So thanks, guys. All right. So let me not put that way the fluff over there. I just want to make sure. Wait a minute. Oh no. Hold on, guys. I gotta stop sharing. Stop screen. Because when I pull this into its own tab, it wants to create another window. Here we go. So if you go into the Animal Farm and you type in, I think /AMA notes, it'll give you the link to this. So, when it comes to marketing, you guys know I don't really care about marketing. I want to find out, specifically what's going on. Can you guys read that? It's not dogs of roulette. Now is it? I don't understand. What do you mean by that, Mitchell? So the best thing that when I looked at this that I saw is the contests, right? Like $5,000 in prizes. That's going to bring in people. That's a lot of money. It wasn't considered a lot of money in 2021, but in 2022, 2023, that's going to get people there. I think, and I'm saying that because it wasn't a lot of money, because back then people were like, I'm going to make that in 2 days and drip, so it wasn't a thing. I think that as opposed to being in banner ads or, yada, yada, and more yada during a bear market, I don't see it as, the marketing strategy or, being on a YouTube, anything other that's going to bring a very small amount of attention, So, this part about Facebook ads and whatnot, I'm not thinking it's a big thing. Hold on. Okay, cool. You can read it. And Mitchell said the name has changed to the game. Oh, so let me go back to this. It's not dogs or roulette now, is it? Oh, you're saying it's not dogs of roulette now, is it? Okay, I see what you're saying. It's that the Plinko you're referring to, Mitchell. And he said, yeah, okay, thanks for that. Because when it comes to the conference calls that we have, even Forex said, hey, I don't want to call them AMAs anymore, right? So, when we have these conference calls, I don't listen. I just need the notes because everything, if you tune into a stream, everything is bullish. Everything is, and I can get caught up in it. That's why I just don't listen. I just want the highlights. I used to enjoy the fluff out of listening to Forex Shark, but now I just can get to the drip part. I just want to hear about what are you doing for drip. But I have to say, I'm starting to see a little bit more of the beauty and animal farm outside of the basic exchange, stake, and while you earn, another token. So slowly I'm starting to warm up to it, but I'm in the ecosystem that depends on drip. So I'm more focused on what's up for drip. So he says, he's been developing the dogs roulette for a long time. Really? We didn't know. And the reason I'm going to go through these bullets is because it's Forex speak, right? And since I've been with the guy, as an observer since 21 May, like May of 20, or was it June? I don't know, one of those. I know when he says stuff, and I think Mitchell and Cole are also familiar with his lingo, but when we say contract is finished, we want to add more efficiency to our VRF calls. It's not done. That's what that means. Forex has not completed development. So what do we learn when he hasn't done that yet? It's not going to launch for another couple months. Mitchell, have you got any pigs or dogs, Potter? Yep, I'll show you that as a matter of fact. I'll show it after I finish this. Cole said, I have a few pigs and also a few dogs, nothing serious. I have about 50 million plants. Wow. Hey, I like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I should finish this in case people are just listening in the background. He says, I have about 50 million plants in the garden, so I'm just shifting the LPs that generates over to the farm. Smart. Well played, sir. You do DeFi right. Well done. Well done. As you can see, even though I don't have millions and millions of the plants, because I kind of life hit me and I just lost focus. I can still say that moving that into the farms, it's ridiculous. You might want to try DripFi because it has a really good animal farm display of what you actually invested, the amounts, because you're only getting like $1 and moving it over every day. But after several 100 days, that really adds up. Cole asked Mitchell, is he in the farms? Yeah, got B&B cake farming dogs. Got 63 dogs, very small piggy. Cool. I'll show you guys what I have. So when let me move this back over. I can't see you guys chat, so let me try to the screen so I can read this. Okay, that's better because I don't want to be looking all the way over there. Okay. And Mitchell, you still haven't slid into my DMs on Twitter to tell me your account, so I can't send you any drip until you do that. The UI is done, but I mean, we hear about the UI all the time. Let's see. I only put a bit of money into gardens, but I've been compounding for like a year and it balloons. Now it generates 1 LP a week. I agree, Mitchell. That's nice. And Cole says 63 dogs is awesome, Mitchell. Agreed. So I wonder if the listeners are good. Could you just stick on a topic? But no, I got to talk to my voice. All right. So, you really? Okay. That's weird then. Okay. Put your Twitter handle in the chat and then I'll DM you. All right. So when Forex says UI is done, doesn't mean anything. It's functioning and the game is running on testnet, doesn't mean anything. Because the contract, although finished, he wants to add some more efficiency. As I showed you guys yesterday on the show, look at all that code that he would have to also look in to see where the hooks are going to the different components of the application to make sure that all transactions are secure. So to me, Roulette Plinko is looking like April, May, right? But there's a catch. They're talking about March stuff, so we're going to get into that. Still with Dogs Roulette, he says a part of the process he came up with in the game was the foundation that allows us to build other games very quickly. So I talked to Matt this morning and he said, go with your heart. And I really feel that one of the things that we should be doing is as a community teaching other people how to develop these applications. This is turning into I don't want to call it evolution. It's just becoming an ecosystem that even devs can use, right? So if we can create simple games, I think I can help facilitate that. Because I'm going to show on the other days, I have so much content, guys. I just don't get in front of the camera and do it. That can help people move from that. I don't know what I'm doing to, okay, I can do some basic stuff. But you have to understand when you're a dev, you're going to go from understanding stuff to a big gap of, I want to understand more, but it's got a much bigger learning curve. And so I think that I can help with that. Are we building a Twitter empire too? Cole says no. Hey, Mitchie. Mitchie? Is that Mitchie P? Do people call you Mitchie? And that has one of my favorite numbers in there, but I can't reveal the secret sauce, so I like it. I like God signs. Good job, Mitchell. Or Mitchie. I won't call you Mitchie, but I want to, just to let you know, every time I'm thinking about it, I'm going, Mitchie. In my head, I'm just saying, that's what I'm doing. So game mechanics, you can read that yourself. This to me is talk, because as a developer, I can tell you when you roll things out, they don't work the way that you think, because there's cheaters I don't care whether you're playing Hogwarts or whether you're playing, Call of Duty, which I don't play, or any game, Marvel Strike Force, which I do play. There's always cheaters, and they're going to manipulate stuff. So, understanding this at a high level, these bullet points, these 6 bullet points, is good. But for me, I don't read much into it because they're aspirational, they're not baked, and they're not real. Mitchell said, Forex seems to want to go down the game route because the guy's brilliant. That's why. There's no better place to go than gaming. There's just not. Everybody's on their phones, and they just want to do quick stuff. They don't want to open up a web browser. They don't want to sit in front of a computer. They just want, something that's quick, and if they can make money, great. But I think people are also happy if they just get an NFT. I did that because you ever seen somebody talk and they have that little white spittle? It's like, I don't want that. Okay, all right. Now, here's the important part. Our game does affect, or our does the game. Okay. Our game does affect the rest of the ecosystem. Wow, let's get into that. People will be able to utilize the AFD, so that's dogs, and AFP, that's pigs from Animal Farm, to place bets. I don't like bets. I don't like gambling. There's no skill in gambling. So I don't like that part. However, if you take a look at Las Vegas, Reno, even in Tampa, we have casinos. Even go to freaking Nebraska or Iowa, and they've got casinos. So other people do. So this is really good news for the ecosystem because of why. One second. My air conditioner went off and I'm wearing a sweater. A percentage of all contributed AFD and AFP will be burned. Some of it will be directed towards pig pen and some towards the dog compound. What this shows you is he's giving you the architecture for how this is going to work on Drip. The bonus of all of this, guys, is that he's doing it with Animal Farm first. So that means the Drip games will really be locked down because he's learned from Drip as well, right? So, that excites me. The application of it, not just the theoretical gameplay. This part about you can bet BNB or BSD, whatever, and the profit generated by the game will be used as cash flow for the pig pen. Because that pig pen does pay a little bit, but it's enough. And this is huge. The game will allow us to do some co-promotion with Chainlink. And that is just a brand that is integrity based, and we want to be associated with that. I don't know if you guys understand Chainlink. Tell me if you do or if you don't, and Mitchell or Cole, and I will explain it more, but I'm going to assume you do. Recruitment call. This is kind of good news here, guys. It's important that he starts seeing that, he needs developers. I think that Forex, I'm not in his head, but I think that as an architect, he was thinking about, he lost BB, he lost his, Wozniak, whatever his name is. I respect that guy, sorry, Woz, that's what I'm used to calling him. He lost his Woz and BB. And so he knows what a high level of developer aptitude looks like, right? And so BB did him well there. And so when he doesn't see stuff that he wants to see, he gets them. What I want to do is I want to be outside of any control of anybody. So anything I develop, I want it to be, blessed by him, but I want to develop it myself. But it's good. This is good that he's looking for devs. And now for the big winner. Drip, drop, draw. Is a game, DDD is a game acting as a player on top of the faucet for Drip that will allow people to get a change of much bigger stake prize. It will pick a random deposit and the largest deposit to give a jackpot for them both. It will happen every few hours. And he says, let me read this paragraph. Doing it every 4 hours, i.e. round. That's because it maintains all of the incentives of giving a jackpot to the highest depositor of that round without creating the same kind of negative effect that you get when everybody is expecting a major pump at one part of each day or each week, and it starts to get manipulated for price action. That's theoretical, but it's real, right? The thing that we've seen is people are kind of starting to play drip like Bitcoin. They know an announcement's coming out, so they buy it. Then right before the announcement, hours before the announcement, they dump it. They don't care about the 10%. They know that they're going to lose 20% of their money. It's just so stupid. They know that they're going to lose 20% of their money, but they go, since I had 50%, I got a 50% gain, I'll give back 20%. Okay, I made 30%. Okay. Screw the little puppies that are not being brought home to their children because you stole their money. Don't worry about that part. Are you actively developing something related to Drip AF, Potter? I am going to pull a Forex. I am in the process of doing that. There's just so much that I want to understand and teach it back as I do this. And so it's taking longer because I'm being more thorough. Hope that makes sense. But I will be. The person who gave me inspiration for that is Baby Grinch. That guy he started off decent and now he's good. And I look at him as somebody who can inspire us to do things. And yes, I'm definitely going to be doing things and stuff that we can participate in. Like I told you that the card game where you can pick a card and have them match, and you have a certain drip pots, only drip, no BUSD, no BNB, it's only drip. Any application that I create for drip will be only drip. You'll have to pay gas fees, but that's it. But at the top, you'll have how much drip it is that you're going to get. And the quicker you match, the more drip you get. And the drip, I haven't decided whether to go back into the pool and make the pool bigger, or we'll just burn a percentage of the drip. I'll figure it out. Mitchell said he's going to want a few weeks to promote it. So like mid-March. Cole said, neat, congrats, thank you. And Cole said, yeah, Mitchell, every time he says tweak, I think weeks. That's what I did. That's what I did when Mitchell said he's going to want a few weeks to promote it. So mid-March. No way. No way. No way. Is it March? I just don't think so. It might have an M in it. It might have an A after it. I think it's May. So the third bullet is, he says you want the average person to be able to win, and you do that by choosing a random winner. You can decide to stake it in the faucet as normal, or you can use DD play layer 2. Love it. Because I think the majority of people, they're just going to want to do it from the faucet. They're coming in doing their daily, thing, farming, and they're going to want to do it from there. And the last bullet says a group of community members built DDD and came to me for support. And I want to support these types of things being built, but I want to make sure it's all done properly. I love when the community participates. He's not lying. He's been very consistent on that. He's like, guys, I can only do so much. You guys need to come in, and help out, and this is my dog. He does that. He has always been saying that it's not up to him, just him. It's up to us as well. And I plan on hopefully championing that. So that's really it for that. That's the AMA in a nutshell. Stop screen share. God, my hair keeps coming down over my eye. I swear I can't see it. I've always thought that people are like Move the hair from in front of your eye. I didn't see it. Okay. So that's really a rundown of the AMA. I've already kept you guys 26 minutes doing that. So I feel like we're in a good space to say have a great weekend. You know, what I heard a little bit more of that's not in there are more alignments with dates, and we're supposed to get some stuff in March. I'll be surprised. Mid-March, I just don't see it happening. But I think April, I think the spring and May are going to be good months for all of us. Oh, I said that I was going to show you guys drip thingy. I'm going to show you images. This. So one of the reasons I like this display is because you can kind of see all of your stuff all at once, right? And so this kind of tells me, I didn't realize it was $500. I didn't realize that was $500. You know, I'm just used to always seeing this, you know, or this. But like, cool, I just keep doing it every day, right? So that's like, and that's custodial or non-custodial. Meaning I have access to that. I can pull that out at any time. Said it would be super cool if the drip stuff dropped in March, even if it was only part of the new stuff. We really need the DDD to launch to help the price. Yeah, the price is going to happen. You know me. I stay away from talking about the price. And so the pig pen, you know, that's what I've got staked. You know, as you can see. I can take out $20, but what do I do with it? This is how much I get. The dog pound. So as you can see, this is why it's a good tool. It just gives you a view into, you know, the stuff that you have. You know, these are all of the times that I've deposited. You know, and I knew that it wasn't going to be much, but I said, you know what? I'm not here for the short run. I'm here for the long run. So I'll let these just keep collecting, and that'll help me get this pool reward that I then take into the farms. Bank. I don't really even do that anymore. Garden. I'll make $170 a year. So this is a really good app. I think that it is worth taking a look at. But you know, I'll let you guys get on out of here. So that's a good tool. I think that we had a very positive week in the drip community. If you're still here, thank you very much. And other than the live guys, because I know you're still here. And we will see you on Thursday with more dev influenced material. All right, guys. Love you. Oh, wait 1 second. Oh, wow. That's cool. Appreciate that. Thanks, dude. And I like it. No, Cole. No, it's we. It's definitely we. Because without you guys, I'm positive people would not stay tuned in. So I thank you both very much. It is we. And that is why I love you. And remember, keep on.